world where information is currency, one man bet on a prestigious Australian of the Year awards has sparked legal and ethical storm. So, welcome back to Lawishhh, where today we're uncovering the dark side of gambling, using insider information to sway the odds. If you're intrigued by these intersections of law, ethics, and society, make sure you subscribe and dive deep with us into this unfolding story. So, this was a real case, and this was very recent, and I think it's a very important case to understand the issues with these insider informations. So, Mr. Christopher John Shannon, 40-year-old Sydney man, finds himself at the heart of a scandal, charged with using insider information to bet the outcome of the 5 Australian of the Year award. The alleged scheme, spanning from 2017 to 2021, leveraged confidential insights, tipping the scales between the bets and netting Shannon a very, very tidy sum. This was a very important issue because it's just a premise of what insider information can do and get you in trouble. But what does the law say? The Good Old Crimes Act, New South Wales, under Section 193Q, it uses insider information for betting purposes. It's not just unethical, it's the penalty up to 2 years imprisonment for insider information abuses and up to 10 years for corrupt conduct information. So it comes down to the scale, what you use that for, whether it be small bets or obviously bigger things to obtain insider information. So before we dive deeper, what's your take on using insider information for betting? Is it a harmless advantage, or is it a breach of trust with broad implications? Share your comments in below and I'll try to answer them as well. So the investigation, dubbed Operation Random, showcases the collaborative efforts between the AFP, which is the Australian Federal Police, the Australian Criminal Intelligence Commission, and various other agencies. Very common this sort of things happen. Their swift action highlights a commitment to perceiving and preserving the integrity of betting and the sanctity of Australia's shareholder awards. Now, we go through the ethical dilemma because it's very important that we touch base on this. This case opens up Pandora's box of ethical dilemma, like everything from the person giving information to the person making this bets. When betting meets insider information, the fairness of gambling is compromised. But beyond the legalities, it's a breach of public trust, especially when it involves a national symbol of excellence and achievements like the Australian of the Year awards. They twinning to make the bet and get the odds in their favor. Understanding the intersection between law, ethics, and personal contact in this digital age is crucial. If the analysis has shed light on the complexity of using insider information betting, give us a like, hit subscribe, and share the video to foster the broader discussion. Your engagement helps us unravel more legal issues. And so my analysis from this is, this guy, he should have been caught sooner, to be honest with you. If he spent 4 years of doing this and he continued to make profits, these betting agencies from, is it Bet, I don't bet, but Bet365 and Sportsbet and stuff like that, they catch on. I had a client, it's a bit different, but he was putting big money, like we're talking tens of thousands of dollars, on basketball game. And he was doing it legitimately. There was no issues at all. Yeah, no reason by mission. These people in the NBA, so guys from Australia, so I could have known a bunch of people in there. And he just knew basketball. He's a semi-professional basketball player. He knows the inside out, and he was making bets that were really against the odds. And again, I don't know much about betting, but I know that if you're betting against the odds, and obviously the house always wins, but if you're betting against the odds, they get a big red flag because they don't like to lose money. And so these agencies usually contact the criminal agencies and AFP police to investigate. And obviously the police catch wind, or it just becomes too good to be true, they'll investigate. But in this particular instance, police did investigate. And they only came to the local police, but they did investigate, and they actually not only didn't return the money he earned from Bing, they blocked his account. So we had to file an injunction. Then we sent him a letter of demand saying, this is his rightful money. You have no legal grounds to hold it. He was back and forth with that, and they just trying to make accusation. And we said on a negotiation static, you give back the money, you can block his account. But he made my money fairly and squarely. And so after about a month, going back and forth, and I was going to sue them for cost, and I was about to file the proceedings, they actually just returned the money. And so this is why, like I always say, it's very important to have a lawyer, because people don't know their rights. And sometimes the agencies, especially the big agencies, they think, oh, we'll just not pay him, and they'll block his account and we won't hear from him again. But in these sort of cases, like I always say at the beginning, free to call a lawyer, 15 minutes for criminal defense lawyer, completely free, just get insight. Even legal aid, they give you legal advice depending on the situation and depending on your circumstances. So don't do insider information.